This is the finished concrete countertop with a 2.5-inch OG edge. We form that edge by pulling plaster to make an upside down form. Now we're going to show you how to make it. We're making a plaster edge form. It's an OG edge, 2.5 inches thick, and I drew it on this graph paper, full scale, and now I'm just going to punch along the line to transfer the image. And cut it out.
You make it look so easy.
It's really hard. That's the hardest thing.
You need really sharp tin snips.
Yeah, fade to black. So we just mounted in this 2x6 block. I have this edge on it in the back here to ride along the straight edge of the table. I could have also put this on an arm and made a radius. But for today, we're gonna go straight. Now I use this paste wax release agent and sonite wax using the cloth, and I'm just coating my sled. I'm also gonna put it down on my table. I need to anchor down, put some finish nails along the path here to hold the plaster so it doesn't slide all over the place. And you just want to tap them in. I have 5 buckets out and a water bucket to wash my hands with. The process is to mix these buckets, and they go off in different timing. Now I'm slaking or sifting. I'm going to sift 12 of these 1-pint containers. So it's just going to sit here for a while and soak in. I'm using this green tag plaster. It's 20-minute, okay? But you can as easily use plaster of Paris. I'm going to do the same thing to my second bucket. And the thing about plaster is it will only start to set up once you agitate it. So we can let these sit for a while. We're looking at how it's soaking in the water, the plaster is soaking into the water. Now, we're going to start to mix it to start its process, its magic process. So it's too wet now, so we're just going to let it sit. And I'll just leave my second bucket alone, letting it slake there. So it's getting a little bit thicker, so that's nice. Now I'm ready. Take a little bit of this and just run it along. Okay, well, this is getting a little, I'm gonna mix my second bucket up. Start that going. You can see it's getting stiffer and stiffer and holding itself up. You don't want to play with it too much. How's my hair, sweetie? one smooth motion. It's like a wave on the ocean.
Wow, you can't see
It's gorgeous. I want to be really gentle. Really gentle. Yeah. Yeah, baby. Here we go. Ooh. You got to know when to stop. Just cut this edge. Okay. Then I just pound the table a little bit. And roll it off. So a number of coats of shellac on here, and that fills in the pores so the concrete has nothing to stick to. And once I've shellacked my whole length, I took it over to my chop saw and made my 45-degree angle. I pre-drilled these holes and countersunk for the bit to go in, for the screw to go in. And I'm just going to screw it to the table. Now this is an important thing that you'll know how far the countertop is. That's your finished edge. So you want to carry down a line. Here we go. Beautiful. Here's the drawing of a cross-section of this mold that we just made. This is the wood screed right here with this notch in there to go around the plaster and create a thickness of the countertop. So this countertop is made upside down, and we're looking at it upside down. And this is the plaster edge, the screed. This will be the main body of our concrete top. So there's the drawing, and here's the mold. You can see I've made two screeds, this longer one that I can, when the concrete's in there, right along the surface. So we're pretty much all ready for casting. I just want to put on this mold release, this paste wax agent with a rag. And I'm just going to rub it over the already sealed plaster, because you can never be too careful. This is the finished concrete countertop with a 2.5-inch OG edge.